Welcome back to another hit show episode of Hanging in the Hideout with me, Hollywood. Today, I have a special guest, Putter. Putter is a very unique individual that is a guru of the investigation, and we'll learn all about his knowledge and dig into it deeply, so deeply. If you would, also, we're posting on YouTube, soon Rumble, and TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and many others. Just look for it. All right, Hollywood's Hangout, hanging in the hideout. Yeah, look for it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us, share these videos, because trust me, you're being selfish if you don't. Hell of an intro, right? It's almost like I've been doing this 30 years.
It almost looked like this is the fourth time you've done it.
Close. So, Putter, how you doing today, man? I really appreciate you taking your time out. I know it's Sunday. It's an odd record day, but we had issues. Tornado, no big deal.
No. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, I'm glad you accepted. Surprised you accepted.
Anytime I get to come hang out with you.
Yeah, Putter, he came out as my pilot recording
test. Call it the test.
Recording, and it didn't go so well. There was lack of preparation, and I prepared the hell out of this show, but I'm missing a man. Turner was supposed to be here, but he had a family issue. That's okay. You can cancel on a family issue. That's about it. But hey, Putter, you want to give a spin on that wheel, and let's break some ice, man.
If it lands on E, I'm doing it again. It's this one.
Hashtag? Top one. Boy, that's a winner right there.
See, I was going to call it hashtag too, but I don't think that's right, so I didn't say it.
What's hashtag hideout? You got 3 questions inside of these envelopes, folks, and I'm going to ask it, and we're going to just answer it. How about that? Would you rather have a rewind button for conversations? Rather have a rewind button for conversations or a mute button for certain people? That's weird. The hell would you do with a rewind button?
Maybe
I don't make these questions up, by the way.
A mute button or a rewind button? Probably a rewind button.
Why? Because conversations like this,
No,
you just want to hear it again and again.
because I'm a habitual, like, just drift off while someone's talking, and then I just go, while I'm thinking about what did
Oh
they
my
just
God.
say to me?
I do the same thing, and I'm worse because I won't even be tuned in to begin with, and it's important conversation. They'll be, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, of course. The hell?
Yeah, sometimes I'll answer questions that someone didn't even ask me
Yeah.
because I thought they asked something else.
And they say, what do you mean?
And then I have
hate
to
that.
go back and fix it. Yeah. I have to justify why. No, I heard you.
You have to,
But now I have to give a reason why I answered it that way.
dude, that rewind button would be awesome.
I think that would be it.
Because I always go back to the last thing I remember them saying and hope to God that we were on the same topic.
Yeah, I'm bad about that, which I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It's just something. And a lot of times it's because they said something and I start thinking about that and then just don't listen to anything else they say after that point.
Yeah. I feel you, man. I feel your pain. Let's see here. What's the worst possible item to find under your pillow?
Like from the Tooth Fairy?
No, just under your pillow. If you woke
I
up
was about to say, the Tooth Fairy leaves you more teeth. You're like, where these come from?
with some jacked up ones too, be like, what the hell?
The worst thing to find under your pillow, yeah, more teeth, I think, would probably be more teeth than you put there. That's got to be the scariest thing to find under your pillow.
Dude, mine's like a severed finger or something. Just coming to mind. Like some body part and a bloody knife. I'd be like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, what'd I do?
Did I drink last night? Comment down below. Let me know. What would you hate to find under your thing? I hate my laugh. Oh,
right.
I'm sorry. I feel so rude right now. I forgot to tell you, we have a new person on the show, at least for as long as she'll be around. I have a
Today.
yeah. This is the first and last. I have a new soundboard editor, operator, producer of the show, content creator, and social media manager. Kim, you want to say hello?
Hi, everyone. It's Kim,
It's Kim.
the podcast gremlin.
Yes, she hides in the shadows off camera.
Is that her
Behind the
title?
scenes,
Her title's
podcast
Podcast
gremlin.
Yeah. Thank you. That's shorter than what I said.
Yeah.
All right. So, would would you rather have your dream weapon or car? Oh, I forgot to tell you. I'm not supposed to say this part until after you say something.
So I need to answer the question.
Yeah.
Dream weapon?
Yeah. Or car.
Weapon or car? A car.
You'd like to have your dream car? This is the
I don't
part
know what a dream weapon would be.
well, like, like an AR platform, this with this and then all that.
Oh, you know me. I don't.
Yeah.
Not a gun person.
So you'd like your dream car then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No problem with that. And this is the part you weren't supposed to hear, but now you're going to hear it. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Your car blasts Baby Shark when you... What? When you drive weapon... When you drive, weapon only works when you pick your nose? What?
Okay.
Oh, Baby Shark whenever it dry. Okay,
No, I
gotcha.
think you were supposed to add that before.
No.
Do you want your dream weapon or your dream car? But the dream car blasts Baby Shark the whole time, and the dream weapon only works when you pick your nose.
I really think it's supposed to be you pick, and then I ruin
Oh.
whatever it is by
Oh,
saying.
okay. I'm
"Oh,
still
yeah, I
gonna go
forgot
with.
to
I'm
tell
still
you."
gonna go with the car.
Dude, it's gonna blast Baby Shark when you drive it.
I don't care.
No, cool.
I've got kids, so
They would love it. Do you know? I got kids too. Lots of them.
yeah,
Like you should see my chest. I don't have 2 nipples. I got like 6.
like a mom dog.
Yeah, it's weird.
Do you? Do you remember?
Are you sagging
Do
too?
you, do you remember? Well, you have a son that's about the same age.
Wait, hold on. Now y'all didn't hear that, but I got a question for Kim. Did you say are they sagging too?
Yes, I did.
God Almighty!
I don't think they're sagging.
I'm done with
dude.
this. I'm out.
But you have a kid about the same age as my oldest one. So do you remember when Cars came out?
Yeah.
You remember that song on Cars? Do you remember the song? The Rascal Flatts song?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I'm on a
man.
highway.
Dude. I hate that song. That's all that played in our car for like 3 years.
Well, I have younger. Well, at the time they were younger when Baby Shark came out, and I probably heard it 400 times in a trip from Colorado to Texas because I keep wanting to listen to it. It's pretty harsh.
I think for my dream car, I could deal with it though.
I mean, headsets. Then it's everybody else's problem.
Do you have a? Speaking of cars, do you have a car that you would want? Like, do you have a dream car?
No, I'm not a big car guy. I'm not a big gun guy. I'm more of a
It's a great question to ask. I'm not a car guy or a gun guy, so let me ask you a question about both.
I'm a places guy. Surround me with like space, not outer space, but mountains.
So what's the
open
dream
fields.
place then? Like to
Montana.
travel to?
Probably Montana. No, live. Like
Oh,
get-
live in Montana?
Yeah, I'm thinking Montana just because like Yellowstone. You ever been?
I haven't. My
Oh.
brother got married there.
Dude, you got to go. You didn't go to the wedding?
Mm-mm. They flew him and his wife and a photographer, and that was it. Are you paranoid now?
Hell yeah.
We quit flexing.
Well, I was sitting on something. I was making sure it wasn't my nipples.
So if you could go anywhere, well, what not to live? Like if you just want to visit somewhere,
Yeah.
where would that be? Don't say Montana.
I'd never been up to like New York and stuff, but I kind of lost interest in that after hearing about all their issues. I know it's not the whole state, but
Well, you're not living there. You just want to go visit.
over in Maine, up in Maine, that'd be nice.
So you wouldn't leave the United States?
Oh, I didn't know I had that choice.
Yeah, you can go anywhere. Like where would
Hit
you
me
go
with the
visit?
question again. Hit
Okay,
me with the
if
question
you could go visit anywhere, where would you go?
Ireland.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I've never been there either, but
Yeah, it's something I got to ask you
Mm-hmm.
since we're talking about Ireland. Why are you the only person in your family who has red hair?
I'm not.
I saw your dad. He didn't have red hair.
Yeah, he does.
He does?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
His head
Maybe I
is
shouldn't
the,
say
the hair on his head is red. My younger
Maybe he
brother,
was wearing a hat that
my
day.
younger brother's redheaded. His beard's red, but my hair's
thought that was
brown and my
brown.
beard is red. It's weird.
Yeah, that is like your hadn't hit all the way up yet.
And my older brother, he has dark hair. We have different dads,
Oh, okay.
so he has like super dark hair.
Hmm. God, I got an eye roll. So, Putter, you're in law enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. And you've been in law enforcement for how long?
15 years.
15
Even though they
years.
just gave me my 10-year award, and I said something to them about it, and they're like, we'll get to you later.
Yeah.
That's what they told me.
Well, I should be getting 20-year safe driving like 4 years ago, I think. And nothing. But I didn't call them out on it.
Yeah.
After hearing all the comments, which we'll go there in just a moment, I kind of didn't want to bring it up. Or even,
Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't one of those guys that went up there. The heckling was pretty harsh on the safe driver guys.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Yeah. It's really hard to read behind his desk.
And the person who was heckling was
A captain,
captain.
that just you wouldn't expect it to come from him. But
No.
hey, good for him.
he was just jealous because he didn't get a 5-year safe driving award like I did.
What was he?
Do the math. 15 years, and I got my 5-year safe driving award. So
Sounds well, yeah, but that's. Have you had a wreck? Because it goes from.
if you
want
want to call it that,
Oh.
I ran over a boulder. You know those big decorative boulders out in front of restaurants?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just ran smooth one.
Did it
over one of
damage the
those.
car?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, you wrecked.
I didn't hurt anybody.
No, it's not about hurting people.
Oh.
It's about damaging property for the city.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess it's legit then.
It's legit, man. So, Putter. Let's see here. You said 15 years. How many agencies have you worked for?
2.
2?
Yep, sheriff's office for almost 5, and the agency that we're at now for coming up on 11, I think.
11 years, man. 15 years doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot.
I'm halfway done.
In this, you're going 30?
Maybe. I don't know. We had our kids young enough that they're going to be, our youngest will be graduated. I'll be early 40s when the youngest one graduates.
Golly.
So I don't know if I'll make it to 30 years. Maybe 28. Depends kind of on where we're at.
Yeah, I get it. And also the temperature and all that, of the profession.
Yeah, and it kind of depends on, if I stay where I'm at now or if I, end up back on the street at some point. Just kind of depends. But, I feel good.
Good.
Halfway done, and, I feel like I can make it 30, no problem.
Hey, 15, last I remember, it was like 10. And after that, it was,
It's flown
I'm
by.
at 20. Oh,
Yeah, it's flown by.
It's nuts. And you see these cats coming in saying how FTO is super easy and there's no sweat and they can do everything. Pathetic.
Every generation says that, though.
Yeah.
Like, your generation said that we had it easy, and then we say that these guys have it easy,
Yeah.
which they do.
That's so easy. So how many different positions have you had in both agencies?
Like specialized positions or like full time?
Well, no, just specialized. Just
Yeah, at the sheriff's office,
Very
I was a patrol deputy. I was on the SWAT team. I was a field training officer, and then at this agency, I was a field training officer, an instructor. I taught taser, defensive tactics. What else did I teach? I don't know. There was a little stretch there where I taught everything. Honor guard, and I'm in CID now.
fantastic. Appreciate your service.
I appreciate it.
And you do good.
It's nice to hear.
You do good where you're at. You're very dedicated to it. And what kind of crimes do you handle?
Felony persons crimes.
And there's a lot of those in our city.
So it seems like it.
Yeah. And you pretty buried.
Always.
work,
I
yeah.
feel like it. Everybody else says that, like, I keep up with it pretty good, but I feel like I'm just buried all the time.
Yeah. You are. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
There's got to be cases that you're like, man, I got to do that on there and that, and I can't get to it because this one just happened. And So, and I know that it seems to land on you more than your partner on the felony crimes.
It's just, man, it seems like it just falls that way.
Yeah. Odd, right?
But I've only got 2 years. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I could end up with every case from now for the next 3 or 4 years and still not be even. You know.
Yeah. I got to get used to this voice.
He's been doing it a lot longer than me.
Yeah. Well, where's that rewind button?
Why? Because you weren't paying attention to what I said.
No, my side like gurgled, and she said, "I heard that it threw me off," and I was like, "Oh crap! What did he just say?" Gotta get you. Maybe this is a bad idea. No.
Here, let me take a drink of this not energy drink that you made me put into a coffee cup.
Yeah. Look at that putter special mug right there. It was very loud. Special mug. What's the plans for your future? Like you said, about possibly 28, 30 years, depending on where you're at. If you are you going to do CID for another 15?
If they don't kick me out of it.
That's a long time in CID.
Yeah.
That's enough to kind of warp you.
But I mean, how long does it take? You used to do it. How long does it take to even learn what you're doing?
Oh, it takes a couple of years. So
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, but once you learn it, it's all smooth sailing except for, I don't know, it kind of messed with my head. Like, I'm not the same person I used to be.
What are you looking at?
That damn spider went up that wire. I was like, whoa.
I'll do it as long as they let me.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
I enjoyed patrol. I don't have any desire to promote. Never did. Maybe move to another position. I don't know.
What
see.
other position would interest you?
I don't know. But if something comes up at some point and I decide I want to try something new, might go do that. I don't see me going back to patrol probably unless they made me, or unless I get close to I know I only got a couple years left and I kind of want to go back and do that again before I retire. I might go do that, but no, I'll probably just stay where I'm at unless they move me.
Cool. If you weren't a cop, like you got away from their profession,
Baseball coach.
at least you have an answer.
Yeah.
Because ever since, everybody says, "Oh, I've been a cop so long, I don't know what else I could do." That's 100% true.
Yeah, I'd teach history and coach baseball.
I would end up in a regular job that everybody else like I'd be at Home Depot or something. I wouldn't have another profession I could.
Doesn't that sound good though?
Oh, it does.
Like, do you ever think just be like, man, a regular job?
For a while, my 100% I want job if I were to retire or quit was a Walmart door greeter was like it.
Well, I don't want to do that, but
You'd see people still, but you're not really talking to them.
well, a few years ago, I told my wife, I was like, you know what? I thought about just getting a job on the weekends just to do something different.
It's my lawn mowing season.
No, I don't want to do that. But like you said, like Home Depot or something, just a regular job. I feel like it'd be a nice break it keep you from getting burnt out because you could go to this other job and not have to worry about all the stuff that we worry about every day.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You got a good point.
But I could teach history and coach baseball. That's like the dream, but I can't afford it.
Yeah, I know you're a history. I don't want to call you buff, but what would you call it? That's just a hobby.
Yeah, history buff. Like I love
History buff?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
while other people watch Netflix and stuff, or they listen to music in the car, I listen to documentaries, or like I sit at home and watch documentaries.
Yeah. What's your favorite era?
World War II.
World War II.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big war. A lot of people involved.
Yeah, that tends to happen in world wars.
Well, I mean,
A lot of people involved. Yeah.
Yeah.
World War.
what's your I don't want to say favorite part, but what's the most impressive part to you in the war, like Normandy Beach or Omaha? I just didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't know
don't
if there's
know.
one event that, obviously on the American side, that we did during that war that was like, damn, that was really cool. Like when they got the.
I think that the most impressive thing is that like we could have absolutely have lost that.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
think that luck was on our side so much during that war. Like when they found the coding index or whatever on that sub that was on fire or whatever, they went in there and grabbed intel, and they found out how to determine where they're the way they're communicating. What are the chances? I mean, that's I know things like that happened throughout the war.
Well, they had a lot of people working on that, trying to break that
Right.
that coding machine.
But when they found that code book, it was like,
Yeah, I think you listen to a lot of professionals and talk about it, and I don't think people realize how close we were to. We could have lost that. But that's where I would. You were talking about going to Ireland, like Germany. I'd like to go to Germany.
I would. I want to go somewhere that wars have taken place, that the buildings are still either standing or just history still exists.
Well, you can find that here, but our country's young.
It's not only young. We've been invaded in different ways, but we never had a full-on invasion. I mean, you think of England and all when they were getting hammered, and Germany getting hammered, but the war zone's never been 100% here. So,
Well, it's just like, I mean, you can go up northeast, New England area. Like you go up like to Boston. There's houses up there that are 150 years older than our state. You know what I mean?
That's
It's,
pretty
that they're
crazy.
still standing there
from
from the
ori-
1600s.
Dang, so the original colonies.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's pretty cool. I like history. I can't think of a joke. It's going to be something about the past, but strike one. I kind of wonder, kind of on the same thing, but not really. If tomatoes are a fruit, why are they not ever found in a fruit salad? The things that we have to ponder on, like why?
I don't have an answer for you. I don't like tomatoes, so
Really? Yeah. So one thing I have noticed on like doing some. Hey, where's my sound lady?
Right here.
You want your rewind button? I'm just joking. That was pretty funny. Huh? Right here.
is it because I
What do you
slam my,
mean?
is it because I slammed this down?
Yeah.
Okay,
you
well,
want a coaster to come
yeah. I mean,
buff some of that earthquake out of there.
I didn't put a.
Wait, what I miss? I didn't miss anything.
Oh, he was slamming his thing. You're supposed to say like, what was your line? Quiet.
Güero.
Quiet.
I was gonna say güero.
Water.
I don't want to be recorded.
She doesn't want to be recorded, but she's calling them racist things. I'm just joking. She's not.
You keep messing with those envelopes. Is there something in them?
I don't know what I'm doing.
He's nervous.
I'm not nervous. I'm very chill. And you can't say things not on air and have me respond to it like I'm hearing
Okay.
voices. Go.
He's schizophrenic. He's hearing voices.
No, I'm not. I mean, I am now, but it's a human, people. It's all good. Real live human. All right. You like to troll, I've noticed. In my history or digging for the show to actually be prepared, you really like to troll. Is that true?
Yeah. I like to find something that bothers somebody and then just wear it out.
But it seems to be your like go-to. If you
Yeah.
were to build someone up
Uh-huh.
or to troll on them and bring
Yeah.
them down.
Yeah, I like to ask people, hey, are you losing weight? And then they go, no, be like, yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, and you've asked me that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I started the dad bod diet because it's just easier.
Well, according to her, it hasn't helped.
Oh, no, it's obviously taking shape.
Oh, you're trying to get a dad bod.
Evidently, yeah.
Yeah, well, you're succeeding.
Yeah.
It's going well.
Swimmingly. Yeah. That's exactly the way I thought. So, I'm sure sorry. I've been on leave for a little while. My hair's grown, and it is itching my eardrum here.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm distracted by the rooster that's crowing in the background.
What?
You couldn't hear it?
Oh,
Did you hear it?
no. I guess I'm going deaf too. Well, why not? I'm sure there's a ton. I'm sure there's a ton of stories that you can. God, I wish y'all could see yeah, what's going on in the background. I'm sure there's a ton of stories that you could tell, but you have an interesting gift of wittiness,
Thanks.
right? I mean, you're real quick. I'm not good like that. Obviously, I try to come up with a quick little response to your other thing, but Your Instagram comments on Turner, who can't defend himself, what are they like since they're set on private and I didn't know? So
Oh yeah, I send him. Well, I normally just send like messages, like private messages to him. Like if he posts a video of him running, I'll tell him, "Hey, you're slow," or just basically anything to tear him down.
yeah, like he missed because he shoots a lot. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
He'll record himself on Instagram and
But he does it to me too. You're making me seem like I'm a bad person. He does it to me too.
you're not a bad person. You're very entertaining.
Yeah, just whatever I can do to
Unless
cut
you're
him.
the target, then
Yeah,
it's like
just anything I can do
God.
to cut him down, or if somebody tries to make me the target, I immediately try to put it off on someone else.
Yeah. What's an odd habit that you have?
An odd habit that I have. Oh man, there's got to be a bunch. An odd habit. I have regular habits too. I mean, I quit biting my fingernails.
Yeah, which is good. Have you cut them yet?
Yeah.
Okay,
This was hard. 36 years of biting my fingernails, and I finally quit. That's a pretty normal habit, though.
Is it? I mean, not
I don't
every.
know.
I'm
You
a
never
germaphobe.
bit your fingernails?
I have whenever it's like a hangnail I got to get rid of because it's jacking me up.
An odd habit.
Yeah.
I don't know about odd habits other than just I'm super OCD. Like I clean constantly. I clean our house constantly.
But that's it.
Yeah, I mean,
Like you
other
don't have
than
any
that.
like weird. What about you, Kim?
Like what? Like what would like? Do you have an odd habit? Like give me an example, and then maybe I'll know what you're talking about.
Like
Yeah, see?
Now that I think about it, it's not so easy.
I'm trying to set this cup down super quiet, and it's still loud.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't hear it though. You're fine.
No. Yeah, you got to. I got to get. Did you hear that? You got to get rubber coasters there. So,
So
I
you
don't
have
know.
any odd
I cannot.
habits?
I cannot think of
Yeah.
one that's just odd.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know of any odd habits, regular stuff. Like I said, I'm OCD. Like if there's stuff laying around the house, I have to pick it up, or like I'll get real stressed out about it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm at more germaphobe's my thing. It's
No,
like,
I'm not too much of a germaphobe.
yeah, I thought someone licked their finger not last night, but Friday night, and then tried to shake my hand, and I was like,
Oh no, dude,
Like,
that's
nope.
a no go.
all right.
You know what would have been weirder than that?
What?
If they had shook your hand and then licked their fingers.
Yeah. Be like, do I taste good? Yeah. What's your number one thing like you go to annoy them? I know you do it intentionally. I know we talked about
It depends
you.
on who it is.
Yeah, just pick somebody. And you give an example.
Well, I mean, I can just tell you just no one in particular.
Yeah.
I'll find something that they're really passionate about, and then I'll argue with them about it, even though I agree with them.
Oh, yeah, I've been on that receiving end.
Yeah. I had one of the other officers at the police department, he can tell you about it. One day he got off I came in at 6 a.m. when I was still on patrol, and he got off at 6 a.m. And we got into an argument in briefing about something. He's trying to convince me that I'm wrong. We argue about it. Well, he leaves. And I'm like, okay, well, he's mad. And I forgot about it. Well, he comes back like 45 minutes later, and he has all this stuff printed off to show me that I was wrong. I thought he went home.
Yeah.
But he had been, after he got off work, had been printing stuff out to tell me how wrong I was. And I told him, I was like, yeah, you know that I don't care anything about what we were arguing about. Like, I thought you left. I don't even know what you're talking. Like, you're 100% right. I was just arguing with him just to argue with him. He still
Nice.
brings it up all the time, and it was like 5 years ago.
That's funny. Well, I mean, you made him go so far to prove you wrong. So
Yeah.
might be worth his time. But then.
Or I'll argue about something that I don't know anything about.
Does he still like you?
Yeah, it's my buddy.
Oh, okay. Speaking of buddies, what's this one you were telling me about with the voicemails?
Oh, my buddy that leaves me voicemails?
Yeah.
I can't repeat what he says on the voicemails
Why not?
because it's bad.
It's not bad, is it?
This,
I mean,
this is
it's-
a kid-friendly show.
This is not kid friendly.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
No,
not
he leaves
kid-friendly.
he leaves me I have to answer the phone when he calls, or he leaves me bad voicemails.
No. That's it. You don't want to say
I don't want to say
Oh,
what
okay.
they.
All right. So I was doing my digging and stuff on you, and I don't know. Do you have two Facebooks?
No.
You don't. I saw a post, and I thought it was recent with you and a past chief. And your memories, I guess, that someone posted.
The
One with hair just like me.
Oh yeah. Was it when I got sworn in?
I don't think so.
Oh well, then that's the only picture I ever took with him.
Oh, was that it? I thought it was y'all just
No.
shaking hands and being
Oh
cool.
no,
and,
that's
"Hey,
when,
take
that was
my
when I got
picture."
sworn in. Yeah,
I thought that was like
that
one
was
of
when I got
those-
sworn in, which I'm still upset about. By the way.
What happened?
Well, they have like a whole party for you now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't get that.
Yeah. I had to read my own swear in front of the chief.
Oh really?
Yeah. Read my own.
They get a
And, yeah.
cake. Like when they get out of training, they get like a cake, and I didn't get any of that. I'm still waiting on my cake.
Yeah. You want me to get you a cake?
No,
You afraid to get hair in it?
no, I just don't. I mean, it's not as. It don't mean as much if I have to ask for it.
Yeah. Well, you're not asking. I'm
over
asking
it.
you.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
I don't want the cake.
You gotta have your party and cake too. So you used to shop in the short and husky section of Walmart, right?
Yeah,
You got pretty heavy.
yeah. I got pretty heavy.
So what was your top number?
200.
200. That's it.
Well, it doesn't sound like much, but I'm 5'8".
Yeah.
200 was pretty heavy
It
for
was.
me.
You looked pretty.
Yeah,
big.
and it was no muscle. So
Yeah.
you're thinking, oh, 200 muscle weighs more than fat. It was just fat. It was no muscle at all.
So you were on the dad bod diet too.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was a dad bod. It was I don't know what it was. It was bad though, and I didn't realize it until I look back at pictures now, and then I realized how big I got. And
Yeah. But then you went the other way.
yeah, I went the extreme opposite. Yeah,
So tell me about that.
I got down to 127 pounds.
How'd you do that?
It turns out if you just don't eat, you can lose a lot of weight.
I had
if
this
every
habit of eating every day.
time, yeah, like if it turns out for anybody out there who wants dieting advice, if you just like smoke a cigarette
Pay
and
attention now.
drink an energy drink every time you're hungry instead of eating food, the pounds just melt away.
See, I even got concerned for you because while you were, I was like, dude, he's getting skinny.
Yeah.
And you would drink seltzer water or cranberry something.
Yeah,
if I'm-
cranberry juice
and that's it.
soda water.
Like
Yeah.
you wouldn't eat. I was like, dude.
Well, I was eating once a day. I was fasting, like 16-hour fast. But I wasn't really that concerned when y'all were concerned about me. What made me quit doing that? Which, you've gained a lot of weight, so you know that you don't notice. So you know that you don't notice it if because you're there every day. You see yourself every day, so you don't notice that you're getting fat.
I notice it.
Oh, you do?
Oh. I notice it.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
But I didn't realize I'd lost that much weight, and I went to my doctor, and the doctor said, hey, I want to do some blood tests.
Yeah.
Like, I'm concerned you might have cancer.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, she said, you've lost, I think she said you've lost like almost 70 pounds in the last 11 months. And so they did a bunch of tests, and I was perfectly healthy. But then she said, you've got to gain some weight. Like, I don't care what you need to put some weight on. So I got back up. I'm around 155. That's about where I should be at. So, and I've been like this for 2 years now.
And not to throw like all your medical stuff out there, but aren't you like you have to take something or
I
whatever?
have to take iron. Yeah.
Is that because of your dieting choice?
I think so.
Man, is it
Which
for
it's-
here on?
Which I got my regular blood work done a couple of weeks ago, and it was all normal. But yeah, when I lost all that weight, that was another thing, is I was anemic. And I guess it's because I hadn't been getting enough iron because I wasn't eating very much. And I was like severely anemic. I had to have a blood transfusion. I was so anemic. The doctor was like, frankly, we don't know how you, like, because I was going to work and stuff every day. And she's like, I don't know how you're walking around.
God.
Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. Putter, I'm glad you're back. You're healthy. You're strong. You got to stay strong. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, follow, subscribe, comment, damn it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Love to. And remember, don't pick up your lawnmower to trim your hedges. Till next time, stay safe.